Hey guys, let me check to see how my volume is. Hold on. Hey cutie pie. Hey Toby. I said Toby. Oh Lord. Toy, I'm sorry, sis. Y'all are active. Y'all are active. Now I'm trying to restart this. All right, here we go. Alrighty, alrighty. Yeah, I'm doing a test. See if I can hear it. No, I gotta hold on one. Okay, yeah, so everything's good. So I've been getting a lot of requests over since last year um to do longer lives. And I just want to say to you that I will try and do longer lives. However, like all things, I got to be feeling it. I don't have people up on the platform all the time for conversation, so I feel like if the conversation is going good, then I'll stay. But there's times when there's just really not much to talk about. So I say what I need to say and I keep it moving. But then again, I do spend time doing other stuff, other places. So, it's like while I'm sitting there watching that kind of content, I could be here just kicking it with you. You know what I'm saying? And just talking about general stuff. So, it's to be respected. Hey Toby, I just called you. I just called Toy Toby. Good morning. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for y'all to come in here. I was supposed to do this live. This is crazy. I was supposed to do this live like 2 days ago. And I had to check myself before I wrecked myself because um I felt like if I didn't do this live today, that it would have just dragged on and on and on and on because I was getting lazy. We all have our lazy moments and stuff like that. Definitely, there's always something to talk about if you're looking in the right places, even when it's slow. But I just was lazy. So I just said, let me do this live today and stop playing around. So that's why we're up here now doing recaps and stuff like that. As we all know, Shamar has managed to bring somebody in the circus that he was involved with who is still around. Crazy Chicago, I call him. You know, I think that he's comical. Um, a couple of days ago, I heard him on his IG story ranting, and I was wondering who he was mad at this time. Now, I just want to let you guys know, soon as Alvo gets out, October 10th, allegedly, this is when he's supposed to be getting released. Trust and believe, and I'll bet on everything that I love that Chicago will be taking a plane up to Atlanta to try to holler at Alvo. And we all know that Alvo's an opportunist. So I think that he's definitely going to seize the moment. But I don't think he has to get Shamar mad, thinking that Shamar's going to reject him, because we all know, because Shamar has been up on the platform this week and he admitted openly that he would get back with Alvo. Now, I know a lot of people are like, they don't want to see him back with Alvo, but I'd rather see him back with Alvo than back with anybody else. That's just my opinion. Um, you know, at least we know what to expect. Even if you're a supporter or a super fan and you're protective of Shamar, at least we know what to expect from Alvo. And he ain't pulled no rabbit out the hat. Since us following Alvo, we already know what to expect with Alvo. And I think his safer bet, if he's gonna backpedal, would be with Alvo. So if my speaker's going in and out, let me know. I want to see something. No, it's not. Actually, I just want to make sure. Yeah, don't tell me at the last minute and then we got a half an hour into the live and it's chopping up and down. Hey, Chef Sky. And thanks to my mods, because I saw Cutie Pie, Toy, Toby, and Chef Sky earlier this morning in my other live. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Hold on 1 second, babies. Hold on. Let me put the music on for 1 second while I do something. Hold on. So I've been thinking about, well, actually, I'm not going to say it on here because if I say it on here, somebody's going to try to beat me to the punch. We ain't got time for all that. You know what I'm saying? But there's something I was thinking about doing. Hey, Peggy. Let me put you up here. Hey, Peggy J. Yeah, but I know I keep jinxing myself saying I'm going to come on here live later on, but that's what the goal is. I'll do a live to a little bit later. It definitely won't be after no 8, 9 o'clock because I don't do no late live because I'm resting at that time. I don't have time to be sitting on here bumping my gums unless I have something that I have the energy for that I won't hold off to tomorrow and I'll just like get up on live randomly. This is what the goal is. It's supposed to be the goal that SL Davis is going to get up here and start randomly doing lives, not even schedule lives. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to start a good habit before the new year comes in, just like I did with my detoxification and healing. I started that June 2024, 7-day fasting, and then 7th day I do refeed. Put a comment in the chat if you know what the rolling 72s from a healthy alternative. A lot of people do those things. Um, really for weight loss, I do it for detoxification and healing, but I started doing that consistently June 2024. So when June 2025 rolled around, I started a good behavior. So for about a year, even when I have times where I fall off, I have the track record of more being consistent than falling off. And I have definitely been seeing the benefits of, detoxifying my body with, with more not being perfect, but trying to be consistent. Even if, when you're being consistent, it doesn't go as planned, at least knowing that I was doing it and may or not have did it as long as planned, that's what counts the most. And I want to do that also with doing these live streams, because you guys been representing me coming through on the content that you probably don't even know what the heck I'm up here doing. But just because you support me, you support anything I do, you guys will come through and show some love. And I love that about y'all. This audience is dope. Hey, Cyrus, salute. And so when I send hearts, do I tuned in just at work. That's what's up. I'm Chef Sky. Like I said, I don't want you guys to be too obligated with that other random content I'm doing. I just want you when you can be here to be here. I don't want people to think you got to be here every day. You got to be at every live. And I don't want you also to think that you can't be on other people's lives. You're my moderator. You work over here as my mods, but this is not your obligation. You don't, this doesn't pay your bills, put food in your refrigerator or on your table. You know, I'm never going to be a channel holder that's going to tell you, oh, well, if you're my mod, you can't be over here or whatever. You can be wherever you want to be. I picked you as my mod because I seen that you were loyal, consistent, and always in here holding me down. You know, hey, Pinterest. And that's why you're my mod. Your life is not obligated to me. This is not a cult. And you're able to go wherever you choose. That is your right. I want to make that clear. You know, of course, if you're my mod and you're over there in the live openly dragging me, you know, at least not even trying to show some discretion, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, even then, you know, you can be over there doing that, but just know that by dragging me in a live, you know what I'm saying? Then why would you want to be my mod if you feel, you know, a certain way about me? Well, other than that, so what if you're in somebody else's live, like you're in my live right now, and you're kicking it with that person? It's called being an adult, having a, you know, online conversation, adult conversation with another adult, you know, about the same kind of content that you're both interested in, you know. But I will say, getting off the topic of that, I'm kind of sort of proud of Shamar. I said kind of sort of because we all know that the other day, to put a Y in the chat if y'all heard about it, because I did hear about it, but I was not going to run to the internet and give you every single update, you know, of what I'm hearing. But somebody has sent me word that he had a meltdown right after he was on my live. I guess later on after the live, Shamar was allegedly saying that he wanted to unalive himself and he's tired of people bullying him. And, you know, I just feel like when people are always saying they want to unalive themselves, I just hope they don't speak it into existence or start to believe that that's what they want to do to themselves and they end up doing it. That's my only concern. And I just really hope that if he does feel like sometime harming himself, that Shamar gets the help that he needs. Because he hasn't even been on this internet, you know, that often in mess to even be feeling like that. But we have to understand, just because we don't see these entities maybe being messy 24/7, that doesn't mean that the mess doesn't continue off of social media. We got to understand that. We have to understand that. So, you know, he's human and people go through things. So we gotta just be easy. Let me see what this is. I want to see. Hold on, before I even see if I'm gonna share this. Hold on. Let me see. If he starts cussing too much, I might have to take this down. Oh, shit.
Baby, that will be a key.
I don't know what
That
she's
shit
talking
will be
about. I
a
just seen that
big
she was
fucking
live.
bang.
Hi, Nicole.
And only the scary motherfuckers will be left. Only the scary ones won't come.
See, this is what I like about Kay. You talk about you don't want people cussing on your live, but you sound like a filthy sailor cussing.
I won't even waste my time talking to them no more. Because they will be out of the picture. Ain't no point of us.
What is she doing? Oh, video live ended. She may have saw me coming there. I didn't come underneath another page. Probably said, girl, bye. Uh-oh. You got to be careful. Okay, this is 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪 backup page that he put. Yeah, you got to be careful when you go into these lives to make sure. Yeah, nasty mouth. But I don't get Kay at times because she's big at trying to tell people that don't come up on her lives cussing. And then, I kind of sort of trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. And, we go in there and she's cussing up a storm, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with old girl. And I just know I can't stay in there because I don't feel like having to go back and edit nothing. So that's why we're not in there right now. I know my notifications are messed up for this live because I was supposed to go live on this video a couple of days ago. Like I said, I get lazy sometimes, and that's not my first priority is talking about this circus. She drinks? Peggy, no. I never heard of her being a drinker. You might be right. I don't know. I don't even follow these people. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. I don't even think I said that one time. Let me see. You hit the like button, booskies. Anybody look at Big O? Man, if you do, that's kind of messed up what happened to 21 yesterday. 21 Bad B. I know she brings a lot of stuff on her own, but nobody deserves to have abuse happen to them. I don't care what nobody says. That is insane in the membrane. What I saw last night, But it is what it is. If you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. Let me see something here. Yeah, as you guys come in, make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Hit the like button. Oh, how could I forget to tell you this? LaShawn's back saying he didn't take the money. He's trying to say Alvo took the money and he has receipts to prove that Alvo was the one that took Shamar's money and Shamar was sending him texts and receipts that Alvo was the one that took the money. So I don't know how he just woke that back up. But it's just he needs to just leave it be. He really does. He said, "What happened, SL? I missed it. About what? Shamar? About what? Toby? I mean, Toy. I keep calling you Toby. Salutes. Yes. Was he in the hospital? Yeah. You talking about LaShawn? Well, I saw. Matter of fact, I should have probably pulled that up. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Let me do this. Actually, you can't see anything anyways. Because I got to switch over to my other accounts, guys. Ooh, cha. All right, let me share this here. Yeah, 21. Yes, Toy. Cha. Look at Big Marco. Big Marco 8 minutes ago. I don't care what nobody says. He looks like he's under better management. He looked good when he was with Kay. His father's just dressing. And he looks good now. Let me see. Oh shoot.
S to the A to the A to the U to the A to the... Wait, stop playing with me. For real. Bet superstar. Bet one go, not the little one.
Check out Shamar.
It's that just tested positive for the plague. Did I?
We see. Sorry, guys.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on. Let's do it. Who's trying to get cracked? Who's trying to get? Who's trying to get smacked? Yeah. Outside on a Friday.
Say Marco, big. Big. Shamar, I love you. Shamar, for everything. Shamar, I love you. You don't know, like you know, you don't. Oh my God, you don't know, you don't know. I love you.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go on. Let's do it. Who's trying to get cracked? Who's trying to get? Who's trying to get smacked? Yeah. Outside on a Friday.
This is real weird, gang. Give me a hug, gang. Give me a hug, little brother. I love you, bro. I love you, bro. I want to go leave. I want to go leave.
Somebody screen record.
I want to go leave, bro. I want to go leave. I want to go leave. Oh my God, I want to go leave, bro. I want to go leave.
Everybody. Everybody, anybody, I'm in Clyde, North Carolina, and they try to kill me, y'all. They try to kill me. I'm in Clyde, North Carolina. They try to kill me. They tried to kill me. I'm in Clyde, North Carolina. Okay? They're on Clyde, North Carolina. They tried to kill me at the landfill. They tried to kill me at the landfill at Clyde, North Carolina. They just tried to kill me at the landfill in Clyde, North Carolina. Everybody, they just tried to kill me at the landfill.
I feel like God is speaking into me to tell y'all that
You need to put some clothes on.
y'all watch people. Be safe when you going, and Yeah, because maybe God's telling me something, and y'all can believe it or not, but you know that it was a girl walking in heaven. It was a girl walking in heaven, like a king heaven. And for some of y'all females and some of y'all guys, some of y'all gonna make it in heaven, but some of y'all I don't know. So I just want to say, watch people and be safe going home. And you know what I'm saying? I just want to give some. Ride in the stand. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let go up. We outside on a Friday. I'll give you her. What about me? You know what's going on? Oh, wow. What's up? Yeah, don't run up on me because you run up on me over. Wait. Mama. Me. Yeah.
Don't show violence. I love you. I wish you the best. But I know, I heard you got a lapel though. I heard you know how to,
Yeah.
They better not play with you, on premise, big brother. Always.
I mean, I get it. Why you feel like Kevin Hart a little bit?
Oh boy. Let me see. Good for Shamar. LaShawn. I'm so proud of him. Here it is. Don't make me expose my messages. Oh, please. Alvo took my money. This is what he's saying. That was August 15th. He allegedly sent him this. He sends me screenshots of every message. Where should I start? Yeah, he's messy. LaShawn is messy. LaShawn is really, really messy. I still think that he took the money. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Whatever's done in the dark always comes to the light. That's all I can say about that. You know what I'm saying? I think that if he don't want people to keep saying he took the money, redirect the focus. You want to keep the focus on you, keep talking about it. That's how I look at it. Keep talking about it. And you'll get just what you're looking for. You said, I think that 2SL. Toy, you think what too, sweetie? You know I'm all over the place talking, so that's why I need to know what you're talking about when you say certain things. I'm talking about LaShawn, Shamar, Crazy Chicago, K, Alvo. I want to make sure we're on the same page when we're talking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, LaShawn got that money. Yeah, he took that money, definitely. I don't even pay him no mind. That stuff. Boy got issues. I think that he kind of got quiet when Crazy Chicago had threatened him, sent out a verbal warning via Instagram. He got right real quick, baby. That's just my opinion. I think he got it right because he was quiet ever since then. He was quiet ever since then, babies. You know what I've noticed? I don't know if you guys know these supplements, but I was taking tryptophan, which is found in Turkey. It helps you sleep. But it's natural. And I was taking L-serine, which is like a nootropic supplement. It's good for mental clarity and stuff like that. and mucuna. Mucuna is a natural. I think it's found from a seed, nuts or something like that. But anyways, I was taking those supplements during the day, and certain supplements you got to be careful with because they make you tired. And I've been taking them for weeks, and that is another reason why I've been kind of lazy. So I, for the last couple of days, yesterday and today, said, nah, I'll take them at night. This is start too much, LaShawn. Yeah, big time. Yeah, Chicago cracks me up too. Woo! I'm gonna end up reaching out to him too, talking about that. He's funny. Yeah, he Chicago is funny. I ain't gonna hold you on that. That dude is funny, funny, funny. I feel like my volume is not up as much as it could be. Let me see something. Testing, testing, testing. All right. Hey, Antonio. Okay, that's good. Antonio's like, we can hear you. Please don't turn it up any louder. That's good. You can hear me then. Yes, Hunty. What is Super saying? Ooh. That's big go, guys. What's up, Antonio? Your boy Alvo will be getting out on the 10th. Okay, thank you. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button on the way in here. See, a lot of y'all got your notifications, and you'll get it definitely after this live's over for those of you that miss it. But because I was this live was scheduled 2 days ago, it's all over the place. YouTube's notifications are confused with what I'm doing. But we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. We are gonna get it together. Yeah, but I'm really happy for Shamar. You know, I just hope that he doesn't let these devils, you know, he got to tell himself the devil is a liar, distract him. So the other day, you know, when he had like a little meltdown, he was being human, you know, because he got a lot of people that are banking against him. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Hey, a day in the life. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, so he's got a lot up against him. And you know, we gotta understand that, you know, there's a lot of people that are hating on Shamar because the reason why they're hating on him is because they didn't think he was gonna make it to begin with. I can't wait to hear Alvo thoughts on Chicago Honey Supreme. He might like him, he might have a little thing for him, Peggy. I don't know. And even if Alvo don't got a thing for him, Alvo will give it his good. He'll give his goods up, even if he's not attracted to him. Look at what he did with Shamar. So you got to look at it like that too. You know, see, that would be some good content for them to collab. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's good to hear. Day in the life. You know, I would really love to see that content. I want to see how they're going to interact. I think that because Crazy Chicago, I call him Crazy Chicago, he got a little crush on Alvo. He might behave himself. You know what I'm saying? And everything might work out. I don't know. I don't know. Only time will tell, guys. He'll be getting out on the 10th. I don't know how many. Let me see something. How many days are in this month? That's what's so good about being on your own time, is that sometimes you lose track of days. That's why I keep on telling y'all, this content to me is not bigger than a program. I've been doing this for years. If people don't got money saved up in this game, doing this kind of work, and you're still like, trying to scramble around to get content out, even when there's nothing to talk about, just to get paid, you got the game messed up. You should have the luxury because you saved a adequate, amount of money up so that you're able to have freedom. And if you don't, which I see a lot of people in this sector don't have that luxury because they try to put up everything and anything, even when there's nothing to put up. So, I'm just blessed. Alvo's going to have a lot to say about all this drama is going on to be heard. Yeah, but let me tell you something. A lot of people might say that it's been boring since Alvo's been gone, and that could be correct. It depends on how you're looking at it. However, I also will say that it also has been calm, like it really should be, and it's been normal. Since Alvo's been gone too. Because life's not all about drama. Because when people say it's been boring, you're talking about it's been boring because there's been no drama. And you don't want people in your real life that come with drama and chaos. So why would you want chaos, on a regular basis through even a stranger from a distance all the time? So you got to look at the big picture, man. I just hope he don't start back. Well, he's gonna definitely do that. And see, let me just say, this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but because soon as he gets back, because I even notice when I do it, I don't do it on purpose, but like when I stay gone for a while, your audience picks back up because you never know what you got into it's gone sometimes. And that's how it's gonna be with Alvo. When Alvo gets out, everybody's going to want to hear what he has to say, how it was in jail, how, what he went through. Does he still have his apartment? Is he going to get back with Shamar? All of that. They're going to be following this every move. And he's going to start seeing that fast money come back in. And he knows in his mind, instead of him saying people should like him for him, he's like a 21 Bad B and Drosky on Big Go. They feel like they have to be under the influence of drugs and alcohol in order to be liked. And that's crazy. I'm going to put on a video really quickly because I have to go do something really quick. This will just be like a break. You'll laugh at it anyways.
And I swear to God, I just hope I find a real that's for me. Up there act like I ain't no raw, act like just because they got a little clout and they got a little name for themselves, like trying to make me like bullying. Okay, so you think you got a reputation? Don't nobody know you. Don't nobody like you. Nobody got kicked off the network for running your mouth. But I gotta hold my tongue about you. We already know who he's talking about. Okay, everybody know who I just got done dating. So, look at that. I take their name off this shit. Like, no. Like, come on. You just came to my house. Get it. Like, come on. And I ain't gonna never say your name. But you just made me call your phone like I'm a little ass boy. And I'm in high school. Call your phone like I need some pussy. And I swear to God, I just hope I find a real that's for me. Because up there act like I ain't no raw, act like just because they got a little clout and they got a little name for themselves, like trying to make me like bullying. Okay, so you think you got a reputation? Don't nobody know you. Don't nobody like you. Nobody got kicked off the network for running your phone. But I gotta hold my tongue about you. We already know who he's talking about. Okay, everybody know who I just got done dating.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. For the love of Shamar, them boys need a show. They all been after Tommy lately. Yeah, I've been noticing that, but that's only because of jealousy. Because can't nobody on cyberspace get me that mad that I'm just like on some hate train, because I have the option to stay away from whoever's triggering me. So that's just a lot of hating. But see, that's why I don't like putting myself in situations where I get mad and start throwing in people's faces. I make this, I make that. Because then, especially in the black community, blacks don't want to hear that. They'll make it hard for you to get that kind of money, honey. I keep that to myself. I don't discuss no type of financials with nobody on this app, because it's not your business. You're not telling me what you make. And even if you was, there's no reason for you to, because I'm not sharing that. That's just private information. Not it's information that doesn't need to be talked about. It's always been a touchy topic of conversation when you talk about, especially if you're making more than somebody else. You're gonna bring enemies. So I don't think that that's wise, and I think that sometimes Tommy the Gossip be under attack because people are jealous of the fact that he has came far in life. He's not doing what they expected of him, which is begging like he used to do when he was struggling. He took like a situation that bothered him with Shamar, and he's getting money for it. You can't hate on nobody for that. You can't. As much as you might want to, you really can't. People will try to do it, but you can't. You see somebody doing good, they're doing good. That's all I can say. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Let me see something. So, but see, Tommy's a trooper. Tommy can take it. Tommy is a genius when it comes to creating content. So I don't think that, honestly speaking, I don't think nobody should take it personal. Tommy, doing what he do, because he's not gonna do anything to hurt nobody. You see how Tommy's not even the type of person who wants to get into physical altercations. He doesn't want to lose everything that he has, being in these streets, fighting people. He's not known for being a fighter. He's known for being funny on social media. You know what I'm saying? People just take it too far, and then they want to fight with him. That's what they want to do with Tommy. And then they want to call him a sucker when he ain't trying to do all that. I'd rather be called a sucker and be sucker free, not somewhere in jail. That's just my opinion. Tommy knows how to keep his name in the mix. Yep. And I've been creating content like since the Nature Boy. And sometimes when it was kind of like dry out here in these YouTube streets, I knew how to wake it up. You know what I'm saying? And get a cult leader to respond to me. So, if I chose to, or like how I used to wake it up when it was dry out here, and I would get Alvo going, There's a method to the madness with all of us. But I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody. That's the difference. It's so nice of you to hit that. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. I haven't said that in some time now. Where's the likes at? Yeah, but I'm gonna start spending a little bit more time going live with you guys. I appreciate if y'all hit the like button. Whoever just came in here and may not hit the like button, that'd be appreciated. Hit something. A free sucker. You said a free sucker? Uh-uh. I'm sitting there wondering why is Crazy Chicago all of a sudden mad at Tommy the Gossip all of a sudden. I just heard something that he just said. So he's not in a good mood again. I'm just wondering, what did Tommy do to him this time? Things that make you go, Yeah, but it is what it is. I was sitting there looking at something, guys. It says oats, chocolate, spirulina, rosemary, olive. I'm sitting here looking at this page that I follow, and I'm gonna check it out when I get off. Yep, staying sucker free. No lollipops for me. Exactly. The Thinkters. I like that one. Exactly. OSL, they've been going back and forth about him choosing to work with K. Is now, listen, guys, y'all fill me in on this, because I heard something yesterday or the day before yesterday. I went into K's live on my regular page. I be just going on there because I don't bother nobody. So, I wouldn't think that Kay would block me, because even if she hears me say things in my opinion about her, I'm not like dragging her. I'm just saying my opinion. But is Starlin underneath contract with K2? I'm just wondering. Cause I was just wondering about that. Hey, listen, I feel like this people. If a person wants to be somewhere else, let them be. You know what I'm saying? Let them be. Trying to tell you, it is what it is. You gotta let people be great. It was in the works, but not anymore. Oh wow. Oh wow. So I take it Starlin did something to mess that up. Starting with drinking. Matter of fact, let's look up Starlin, see what's up with him. He's been on Big O too a lot. So I don't know how that's gonna work out for him. I really don't. Let me see. Starlin. Now I'm a little bit scared to Starlin. I don't know if I want to put on any of his I don't even see him. I know he couldn't have blocked me, because why would he? Let me see. Oh, I want to show you this, honey. Y'all might not agree with me, but let me just say this to you. Show you this anyways. Why I gotta remove this? If Kylie continues to keep cooking in people's kitchen, he gonna mess around and get evicted. Every time Kylie sneaks into somebody's kitchen and he's cooking, he always gets kicked out. Now I'm being funny when I say this. I don't know if he's getting permission to cook in their kitchen And that's why it's getting kicked out, or they get tired of him. I don't know, but it seems like every time he moves his way into the cooking, and the cooking might look good, but it must not be all that good because he be cooking for people as well, and they're eating this, and they still kick him out. I said, check him out, making macaroni and cheese and look like shrimp and fish or something, like a Cajun blackened fish and shrimp. That's what it looked like. And it looked good. But I said he need to stay out of people's kitchen. He sure do. Now, I don't know. I thought Starlin. Where's Starlin at? Yeah, he needs to stay out of people's kitchen, honey. I'm gonna start talking about Kylie. I've done a couple of videos, about 5 of them, from I'll say 2024, the beginning, no, end of 2024 to the beginning of 2025 when the new year started, and they did pretty well. So I'm not saying that you guys don't respond to the content that I do on Kylie. I just don't watch them. But I heard that Kylie was bigger than the program, way bigger than Shamar's program, way before Shamar. And I can believe that. Stuff. I can believe that. You know what I'm saying? But he needs to stay out of people's kitchen. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Crazy Chicago, he's a handful. But I think he's a funny dude. And yeah, he stays intoxicated. But yeah, he speaks his mind, He kind of sort of is like a Alvo on steroids. I don't think Alvo could ever match the behavior of Crazy Chicago, in my opinion. Let me ask you guys a question. This is off topic. Does any of you guys, when you fry chicken, do you put like mustard, coat it with mustard, and then season it? Because I never understood what that's supposed to do for the chicken. I've seen people do it, but I never ate their food. I'm not one to go around eating people's food. But I'm just wondering, what does it do for the chicken? What kind of taste does it give it? I know we got some cooks in here. So I'm just wondering. I'll be back on here definitely later today too, guys. I will definitely be on. And when I get off of here, at least an hour or two, I'll be making up my new live stream for later. That's because I stopped taking those supplements that are making me tired. I heard of that, but I would never try it. I wouldn't either with no mustard. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I want to eat one meal today. One meal. And it's gonna be a meal. Yes, I do it with my seasoning. Okay. Yeah, I have a taste for something fried, even though I'm not supposed to be doing that. I might have one meal for today, and it's gonna be what I want to eat. And then I'm gonna be on my first day of my cleanse tomorrow. Like, full time. Because I already got the juices and everything ready to go. And once I run out these watermelons here, I'm gonna end up going to the Asian market. And I'm gonna put up a live too, so you guys can see how fast I juice, how efficiently I cut up these big watermelons, cut them down, and juice them within like 10, 15 minutes. Nope, never did that. Me neither. Just a little. Okay, Bobby Smith. Mustard is like a binder, like butter. Oh yeah, buttermilk. to keep the seasons and flour to stick. Okay. Ooh, child, don't get me started because I might order me some fried catfish. Because I got some chicken wings, but I don't know if I want chicken wings. It gives a tangy taste. Ooh, yeah. Y'all are making me hungry. I might order some fried catfish fillets. I'm gonna see if Stop and Shop got some. I'm gonna get some catfish. Make me some fried catfish. I do have some codfish too. I could take out a couple because I wanna make me a whole bunch of fried fish. Cause honey, that's gonna be my last meal for 30 days. I had no plans of eating today, but I'm talking to y'all and I got my mobile phone on mute and I'm looking at Instagram and I see them frying some chicken and my mind is saying eat one meal today. But I won't eat it till later though. It'll be like probably I'm gonna do a live stream after this one for later. And after I'm done with that, I'll probably um then cook my food so I can eat before 6, you know. So, yeah. I also might make me some home fried potatoes. I don't know. But I'm gonna definitely make the chicken. I don't know about the potatoes. But I might make some. Because 30 day and I don't want them potatoes to start growing little buds on them. I got a couple of them inside the refrigerator. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. One meal a day helps the digestion system and change the work. Yep, exactly. And your body doesn't because we spend most of our time digesting food, Cyrus, and you give your digestive system a break, and it can work on other parts of the body that needs healing. Hey, player, when we do one meal a day, I'm definitely doing one meal today, but I've been drinking my watermelon juice this morning. I did a saltwater flush early this morning on empty stomach. I took my supplements and I drink Poland Spring sparkling water. I put like a 1/4 a teaspoon in every 16-ounce glass of Poland Spring sparkling water that I drink. And because so you can make the water into an electrolyte drink so that the water absorbs in the cells more properly and hydrates the body. If you don't know why I do that. And I also had watermelon juice. So I drank 32 ounces of what I made this morning. Um, so I'm definitely hydrated and flushing out. If you guys have any health questions about nutrition, health, and detoxification, I am the person to talk to. But I'm definitely when I get off, I have fish, but I have two kinds of fish in my freezer. I have salmon and I have cod. So I might take out 2 pieces of cod, but I might even get some catfish. I was looking at the chicken wings and I might just do chicken wings and codfish. How about that? But catfish, somebody got me. Who said catfish on here? Player said catfish. How dare you say catfish? I do want to taste some catfish. Somebody get me some. You shouldn't have said nothing, player, but I still love you. But yeah, I think I want to get me some more grease, and I probably will get some catfish. They got catfish nuggets too. I think I might want some catfish nuggets because they're filleted. We'll see. So, guys, I will be this live that I put up later on. I will definitely be fulfilling going live then. So be looking out for your notifications. I know you guys will be back and forth on YouTube all through the day as mess, um, you know, rolls around. And I'll definitely be doing another live today. So just stay tuned. Love y'all. Make sure y'all hitting the like button on the way out. Make sure y'all hitting the like button on the way out. And thank y'all for coming to this live that is days late. I really appreciate everyone who actually came to the live. Because the live should have been up on the 22nd. So love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.